should leave now. I should have left when I still could.
What's up, guys? This is Astranox. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Keeper of Coins. It's going to be a guide with tips.
You brought violence! Unacceptable! But all can be forgiven for the right price.
This boss it's a fun boss.
I require good!
So I'm just going through the different dialogues.
No! You must pay!
She's crazy, man. This boss is crazy.
You can pass, but first you must pay!
I try pretty much everything. Give some gold, give no gold, give all my gold.
Again!
This is just go all day, you know, one coin at a time.
All that you have!
Everything? Shadowheart disapproves. So good. Oh, getting that sweet power. Meager.
Lacking! Insufficient!
That was like over 2,000 gold. She crazy. Just showing you guys here. Yeah, this boss hits hard. You need the positioning.
You cannot leave! You must pay!
Lot of gold.
You cannot pay! You cannot pass! Gold! Gold! Gold!
Alright, so the trick here is that when you open up against this boss, before you start the dialogue, right? You start the dialogue, and what you do is, in the cutscene for the dialogue, you go bottom left, and then you're gonna be able to switch to a different character. And then what you're gonna do is gonna like ungroup your whole group, right? Unlink them, and you're gonna be able to position them where you want, right? So that's the trick. While she's busy talking to whoever started the dialogue, you're just positioning all your heroes. Well, the rooftop is a really solid position because it's a high ground. They everyone can reach you there. They have to take, a ladder. It depends on which level they're at. It could be multiple ladder, it could be 2 ladders, it could be 1. So by using Eldritch Blast, I was able to just knock down the boss. So that free damage right there. So what you want to do is basically work on those visages, right? You just want to pop the visage because, as you might have noticed, this boss has over 600 health. That is a lot of life. This boss hits hard. It's a dangerous boss, right? So she's not liking that. You know, when you start taking those visage, she definitely doesn't like it. And you're gonna notice that her health goes down as you take more and more of those visage out. So you can definitely use knockback mechanism, right, to just push her, down from the rooftop, even push her down all the way to the first floor. So it's gonna give you, it's gonna do more damage, right? And the cool thing here is that if you actually kill her by knocking her down, you can still get the loot, right? So I'll show you guys the loot. I'll show you guys the loot in the area as well, because there's a hidden chest. You can just check the coordinates when I show you guys at the end of the video. And there's also the safe. She drops the key for that. Let's say you don't have maybe any way to knock back a target, right? Maybe your spell slots, they've been used, so you can't do it anymore. So in that situation, what I would do is I would keep a tanky character. Like, you should have a you know, a character that can take a bunch of hits, right? A character that's wearing medium, heavy armor with high armor class, and which means the character will not be hit often. The enemy will keep missing that hero. So that's going to be a really good way for you to be able to tank. So keep that hero near the ladder, right? So when they come up, we're going to be able to distract the visage, going to be able to distract the boss. And you can have your ranged characters spread out on the rooftop, and you should definitely spread them out if you don't feel good about being able to keep knocking them back, right? So if you feel you're going to be like threatened, you definitely want to split your characters. Don't put them all at the same spot. And that's going to buy you time. If you're able to slow down the visages, if you're able to slow down the boss, it's buying you even more time. So that's definitely going to be some great ways to, you know, keep the battle going. I didn't have to use any healing. It was very comfortable doing it this way. Really, the big thing about this boss fight is you start it with someone. You don't have to give her, any gold, because the whole point is to actually kill this boss. She drops loot, and then you can. Can you? There might be a way to just pickpocket, all the loot, but yeah, that's probably not. You're gonna miss out on the experience too. That's the thing. And the encounter just starts, but unless you can sneak from behind. But to be honest, this is about actually like going through the whole thing. And like I said, I didn't feel like I was threatened with this boss. It's just that you do have to keep her away. So buy as much time as possible. You got a tanky character. Use that character to distract all the targets. And it really shouldn't be that hard. And if you're having some issues, definitely look into spells, right? Cantrips that are able to knock back. That's gonna be super useful, because like there's so many holes on that rooftop right here. That is a lot of damage. As you noticed, she actually hit two characters because they were next to each other. I'm too confident. I'm putting my characters together, and the boss actually hit for one hit was 61, the other one was 51, right? One character didn't go down, but one did. So yeah, I'm gonna bring that character back up. That's the MC, main character. I'm running Shadowheart, I'm running Karlach, and a Hireling. So I'm running triple warlocks with Karlach as I respec her into fighter. I think it's battle master. I like this setup because the warlocks and fighter battle master allow me to just be back. I'm ready to fight again by just doing a short rest. It's very good, very very good. I don't like to go to the camp, do a full rest, or do because you can do it without using consumables, any food. You can do it. It's gonna give you half of your life back and half of your spell slots back, so you can just do it twice in a row without having food as well. But I don't like to do it like that. I prefer to just run on a short rest most of the time and be good to go. And there's a lot of times I don't even do short rest. I just wait until my life is quite low on my characters. I feel like it's more challenging. It's more fun like that. But yeah, the fight's definitely going along real good. Even if Karlach is, a fighter, I usually fight in melee range, but I just use my range attack. That's the whole point. If you don't have to go in melee range, you can just do it if you have a good position, right? Because the rooftop is so good. Even your melee characters can just shoot from far away and let them come to you. And when they're up there, maybe you can't knock back, and that's when you switch to melee attacks. But yeah, I didn't have to really go crazy and burst down the boss burst down the faces. You can see she dropped like a bomb right there, down there, right? So if you're keeping your characters together, she's got an attack that hits multiple, like it's a radius. It's an AoE, an area of effect, or attack. Plus she's got those bombs that she drops. Very, very dangerous if you keep your characters together, right? But I have access to like unlimited Eldritch Blast on 3 characters because it's a cantrip. It's amazing and I really like it because I don't have, like I said, I can just like run on short rests perfectly fine. And if I'm just gonna be spamming, you know, Eldritch Blast, I don't even need to do any short rest until like I said, my health goes really low. So just finishing up the final visage here, and you will see that boss, you know, the Keeper of Coins, doesn't have any life left. Like, she's been losing like 100 life every time you take out a visage. It's like 6 visage, and yeah, it's taking 100 life off of her. These are like the gold armor on her. Also, she keeps dropping gold every time you pop a visage. She drops it off of her because it's her gold armor, so you can just go and pick up all that gold after, right? Plus, you've got a nice stack of gold in her safe. She gives you the key. She drops a nice mace. I've been using it quite a bit, but this battle was actually a few days ago that I've done it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through different content and just like cover that for you guys. I don't want to spoil, you know, the story, and there's so many different ways to play this game. It's just amazing. This game is incredible. It's really so good. Pay attention here. So, you know, the auto padding here, I press and Karlach. Oops. I mean, you know, she's still alive, but that was funny though. And you will see here the loot. Well, I'll show you guys the mace, but it's the key, right? It's the key to open that safe. It's on her level. I kind of like forgot where it was, so I kind of like was looking all around. But yeah, there's also a decent amount of gold there. So yeah, Twist of Fortune. It's pretty solid because when you miss, you actually do damage still, and that's actually pretty useful. And there is actually a spell attack on it that deals more damage based on how much gold they have. Like if they have a lot of gold on the boss, so it could be good like later on in the game as well. So that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now. 514 gold.